We shall now move towards betterment of life. लंबी जिंदगी के लिए छोटे और modified healthy food recipes की ज़रूरत है. So being that in mind, here is our popular segment called Health and Nutrition. This will be orchestrated here by Dr. Lalita Kaul, a teaching professor at Harvard University College of Medicine. To moderate this segment is our popular personality of this area, Dr. Shambhu Banik.
Good morning. On behalf of Global Television Network, again it is my great honor and pleasure to welcome one of the most popular nutrition professor, Lalita Kaul, in our studio. Last time she talked about tips for healthy holiday eating. This morning she will be talking about recipes modification for healthy eating. Professor Kaul, welcome back to Global Television Network's Health and Nutrition program. You have been an outstanding person to educate our viewers about healthy eating and how to also enjoy the holiday eatings. Today, I would like to ask you how to modify recipes for healthy eating and holiday entertainment.
You can make modification in each recipes which are given in both the books. I can give you an example of
please.
Some of the recipes I have in this book is, for example, in one of the segments I mentioned, butter chicken is very popular.
Yes.
So it is very, very rich. And I know a lot of butter is put in it, and it's very tasty. And I have tried this recipe. You can use same masala, everything same, but when you try to make it butter, you can use buttermilk.
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 Oh,
and
okay.
if you can get low sodium buttermilk if you don't want to add too much salt, and this fat-free buttermilk. And the taste is same.
Taste is same?
Yes.
Oh, I'm
yes,
so
I can
happy to
give
hear
you.
that.
Yeah.
I'm going to make next week for myself.
Oh, am I invited?
Well,
am I invited?
You are more than welcome because your recipe.
Okay. The other substitution I can give you, like I said in one of the segments, is fish. And if you are a fish lover, usually we suggest you saute, but if you want to make typical fish like, Kashmiri, Bengali, and Assamese, they eat a lot of fish, is put all the masalas, whatever you like, no bar on masalas, spray it with little oil or a teaspoon, as little oil as possible, and put it in a preheat the oven and leave it there, turn it, and it will come crisp. And they make the masala the way you want, the way you do, whichever way, and just put it in that and cook it, and the calories will be less and the most healthy. Now, in the dessert field, kheer is very popular in all groups on Indian, Kashmiri, Bengali, Punjabi, and I tried it recently to make the kheer. And kheer. Yeah, I made. Usually, when I go out, people make with half and half. It's faster. It cooks very fast. Yeah. So I made it with fat-free half and half. You can get it, and it's very thick like cream. I cooked best kheer to make is, which I learned from my aunt, is rice. You cook it almost, it's very soft, and then you put your fat-free half and half, and keep stirring, and then add sugar, and then add all the nuts you want, pistachio and all that. Then I covered it with, I had this chandi work, but you don't have to pistas, and I took part of that for my diabetic friends. I had invited for dinner, and I don't want them to feel, oh, I can't have the kheer, my sugar. and I used one of these sugar substitute. The best one is a Splenda. It doesn't denature with heat.
Splenda?
Yes.
Okay.
And it will tell you, and then I made a special bowl with Splenda, and I made this one with fat-free half and half. I didn't say anything, and I put a lot of dry fruit and all that. People were just eating. I said, "Did you like it?" "Oh my God, so many calories! I ate it." I said, "Don't worry, it's half and half." And I took it to office next day to my Indian colleagues. You know, I always take something. So I have tried some of this. This is one of the and some of the healthy desserts I have in this book. I can give you an example. Is I made, I have this, you can make cheesecake.
Oh, that's a very popular dish.
Yeah.
What is the best way to make very healthy cheesecake?
Okay, the ingredients in this cheesecake, I had put low-fat cottage cheese.
Low-fat cottage cheese, okay.
Low-fat cottage cheese. And you can get that all whipped up, you know, in the market. Then you put unflavored gelatin, and it gives the amounts, and then sugar. And of course, for diabetics, if you have a family member, you can make a separate, and put graham cracker squares, which are very low, and almond extract. And then this is, it gives all the steps. What you do is, then you, in the blender, you mix it, and you put all the ingredients, and then you put it in the oven and bake it. I'm just making it very short. And you know how much calorie per serving is? How much the cheesecake calorie per serving is? About 250 to 300, even more. And this one is 150 calories.
Wow, half of it.
Per slice. And total gram of 4 grams. I have for every recipe. Total gram fat is 4. Giving you another recipe you can serve on your dessert is apricot mousse. And apricot is a very healthy, you know, food, and it comes out very good. And you take 1 pound dried apricots, put sugar, or if you want to put this
Splenda.
thing, and Cool Whip, lemon juice, and soak the apricot in water and lemon juice previous night, and then simmer it, and then fold it with the whipped cream. And the calorie is, you know how much?
How much?
100 calories.
Wow. Okay, I have a request.
Yes.
After hearing that, all the people that are getting hungry for dessert, Mrs. Nilma Mehra, I see, she's now wiping her lips. I see Aaron also doing the same thing. Same thing, Monisha, everybody is hungry. Can you bring some your low calorie kheer next time you are in the studio?
Oh, I love to bring it. Next time I'm
nice
here, I'll bring it. I'll be happy to bring it.
So nice.
So low fat. And let me see some other you can make very cool. Some other, I have apple cake here, which I have 189 calories per serving. All it takes is, you know, apples peeled, unbleached white flour, brown sugar, 1 egg, and baking soda. You just mix it, put it in the oven, and it's 189 calories.
Where can they get this recipe?
It's in this book called
okay. Can you share this book?
Obesity, Multiple Disciplinary Approach to Obesity. It has all the information, including it has recipes, modified recipes. And I'm in the process of revising it.
Oh, you wrote this book?
Yes, I wrote it.
Oh,
Lalita Kaul.
Okay, my goodness, how much you have done?
Yeah, I have written that book. I got a lot of, then I have buttermilk chicken. And you know, all these have low, the idea is not only low calories, we want to make it low fat. Even if you don't have all of us when we get old, we're going to have some heart problem because our arteries are small, aging process, arteries getting harder. So it's good to do the prevention early on, you know, become part of your lifestyle. It's not, oh, suddenly there is fire and dig the wall and what can I do, what can I do? But if you do from the beginning, and so I have recipe for Sikh kebab, you can make from turkey. Ground turkey or ground chicken. But you don't have to, you know how much I get for 4 kebabs? Only 200 calories and 75 milligrams cholesterol. And then I have fish, baked fish with mint recipe. And
fish with mint?
Yes, fish with mint.
What kind of fish is this?
You can take fish fillets.
Fish fillet, any fish fillet?
Yeah, and use 1 can tomatoes chopped and 4 tablespoons mint. You can mince it in the blender. 3 cups chopped onion, green chili pepper, cloves garlic, ginger minced, olive oil, and preheat the oven and saute onion, ginger and garlic, cook until soft and put some cornstarch, mix it with the fish and put it in the oven, and 150 calories per piece.
How long you have to bake it?
Bake it for 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
20 minutes. These recipes are quick, low calorie and
healthy.
Healthy. I have salmon souffle.
Oh, that is my favorite.
Salmon souffle, 1 can salmon, 3 egg whites, 1 cup skim milk, 1 cup fine breadcrumbs or 2 slices of whole wheat bread, half a teaspoon of black pepper and salt to taste. Preheat oven to 350. Grease a casserole with some, you know, oil or butter. And salmon, rinse it, remove the bones, set aside, heat skim milk and breadcrumbs slowly and until thick, whip egg whites until stiff but not dry, and flake salmon with a fork and add to it all these mixtures. Remove from heat and egg whites and pour it in casserole. You don't even have to, and bake it for 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah. So, in easier term, just get the salmon, bone it, wash it, flake it and mix the skim milk, all this black. You can put even green chilies, garlic and then put it in oven. You get the best. Salmon is best for the heart.
I know. Oh my goodness, I am going to make,
salmon.
as soon as I go home, I am going to make salmon souffle and call you how it comes. If it comes well, I will call you.
Otherwise, don't call me. So
that's the deal. That's the deal.
Yeah, same thing. I have shrimp curry, sweet and sour shrimp. Then I have a lot of desserts. Then I have in the Healthy Heart South Asian more Indian dishes here. And
well, we don't have much time.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Within this less than a minute, can you summarize exactly what you talked about the modification for healthy eating during the holiday times?
During the holiday times, as I said, here is if your family, friends are coming, of course, you want to do very subtle substitution because they coming with expectation for a big meal at mama's or grandpa's, and you can do minor substitution like using fat-free milk and using applesauce as a thickener. And then when you are personally eating, you can take its skin, but you don't want to tell others because they are enjoying. And just make even small drop in the ocean will carry a whole long time.
Well, Professor Kaul, our time is coming to an end. Let me thank you again on behalf of Global Television. What a segment that you talked about the healthy eating with modification, especially salmon souffle, baked fish, and my favorite kheer. That is half of the calories. I am now looking forward to testing all the recipes you shared with our viewer this morning. Again, if you have any questions, please forward to Professor Lalita Kaul, care of Global Television Network. And we look forward to welcoming her again in our next session. Again, thank you, Professor Kaul, for coming.